Terror group ISIL is demanding more than $6 million ransom and a prisoner release for a 26-year-old American woman captured in Syria last year. The woman's family has requested her identity be withheld. This new demand comes as the U.S. grapples with whether to launch airstrikes against ISIL across Syria's border. Senior political reporter Scott Thuman joins us now with the president's reaction on all of this. Scott?
Allison, the president gave that okay for surveillance flights, manned and unmanned, but the Pentagon not willing to tell us tonight if they are at this moment flying over Syria gathering intelligence. Either way, it is bringing the U.S. much closer to the option of airstrikes.
But our message to anyone who harms our people is simple. America does not forget.
To convey not just idle threats but inevitable action, President Obama used a speech to veterans to warn ISIL, or what he called barbaric terrorists. U.S. airstrikes against large concentrations of the militants in Syria could be next if reports of surveillance flights are any indication. A concern to those on the Hill who think they should have a say.
We're asking people to risk their lives for a mission that Congress hasn't even blessed. If we're going to ask people to risk their lives in this way, then we ought to do the work that the framers intended and reach a political consensus that the mission is worthwhile.
The White House unclear if it'll seek that approval. Syria, though, has asked for some assistance.
Even countries that criticize us, when the chips are down, they need help, they know who to call. They call us.
Another call, one of recruitment, is also proving effective. Online, via Facebook, Twitter, and blogs, often in English, ISIL is gaining thousands of Western followers, even some willing to make the ultimate sacrifice.
My name is Abu Huraira. From America.
This Florida man so swayed by the Islamic State, he joined up, then blew himself up at a Syrian checkpoint. A serious complication and possible consequence of airstrikes in Syria, though, would be killing those who oppose President Bashar al-Assad. He is a longtime enemy of the United States, so helping the, quote, enemy of our enemy, so to speak, could make Assad even stronger. Candace.
Thanks, Scott.